Here's the question: 243 add 368. Let's have a look at how we do that using the column addition and the counters on your table. Step 1 in using the concrete method. First of all, we need to create the columns. So here in my example, you can see that on my whiteboard I've got the hundreds column, the tens column, and the unit, or as some people might know it as the ones. Alright, now we've created the different place value columns. Step 2. Place the right number of counters in each place value column. So if you remember, the question at the start was 243. 243. Well, here on my example, you can see that I've put 3 units into the units column. I've put 4 tens in the tens column, and I've put 2 hundreds in the hundreds column. Okay, if you were to write it out as a number sentence, it would look a bit like this. So we've got 200, we've got 4 tens, and we have got 3 units. Okay, onto that we had to add 368. Well, again, down here you can see that we've got 3 hundreds, we've got 6 tens, and we've got 8 units. And again, we could write the number sentence like this. So we've got 3 hundreds, we've got 6 tens, and we've got 8 units. Step 3. Add the place value column on the right first and carry any extra over. So in this case, the column on the right is the units. And we have 3 add 8. Now, let's just move the page up. Now we know straight away 3 add 8 in our heads would mean equals 11s. So we can check that by counting the number of counters that we have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So altogether we have 11 counters. Now if we remember this part here, it does say we have to carry any extra over. Now we can't have 11 units. What we do have is we've got 1 unit there, which is this one over here, and what you can see I've done is I've already drawn a green circle around the tens. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 there. And the next column over is called a 10, so we have to carry these extra 10s over to here. So you can see I've drawn a blue arrow, and here I've put an extra 10 into the tens column. So my 1 unit is still there, and my 110 has now moved over. Okay, let's add the next column to the left. In this case, it's the tens column. And we can see that we've got 4 tens here, and we've got 6 tens here that we need to add together. So we do 4 add 6, and we know that gives us 10 tens. But we've also got an extra 10 here that we must remember to add on. So if we put all those counters together now, we in fact have 11 tens. Okay, so how do we write that? Well, you might write it as 11 tens. Alright, so 11 tens looks like that. Now, obviously, that looks like 110, and we can't have 110 in our tens column because it's only the tens. So, what do we have to do? Well, like before, we've got some extra. Here, we've got an extra 100. We're going to have to move that extra 100 into the next column. Okay, so this extra 100 will move over here, and we've got an extra 100 over there. Alright. So, because we're moving 100 over, let's draw a circle around all that. So, we've taken 100 over there. So, all of that, just like before, is moving to the next column, which leaves us with only 110. And now we do the same again with the next column to the left, which is the hundreds. This time we can see we've got 200 and 300, which will give us 500 because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 counters, plus this extra 100, which in fact gives us 600. Now, we've got no thousands in there, so we have no extra to carry over. Now, we've got 600, 10, and a 1. What do we do with that, do you suppose? Finally, step 4, put your answers together. So, on this column we've got 1 unit, we've got 110, and here we've got 600. So we'll just put the place values together. So we've got 600, add 10, add 1, which gives us the answer of 611. So, using counters, we've managed to work out the answer to 243, add 368, which gave us the answer of 611. And that is how you use the concrete method to solve a column addition.